And now it's time once again for another episode of Wipe Those Tears. And here is your host, the star of Wipe Those Tears, Jason DiCanio. Hey, thank you very much, everybody. Hey. All right. Good night. Woo, yes, it is Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It is time for another edition of Wipe Those Tears. This is episode 9 on this November 1st, 2023. Happy November. Hope you all had a safe Halloween yesterday. I know I did. I was trying to watch The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Couldn't watch it. But now I know, thanks to my buddy Brandon Bogard, he's got me a link, so I'm going to go ahead and watch the full version of it when I get the chance. It's still Halloween week here, and we have the C's in the NES games. We're ready to go. And I think I figured out a way now so that my computer does not crash. I apologize for last week. The computer crashed 7 times, but thank you, Brandon Beauregard, for helping me with that, and I'll mention that when we get to him. Now, I'm going to, of course, meet the trio, or what I like to call the Three Stooges of Wipe Those Tears. Let's introduce the man from Canada who is a big Nintendo Switch fan, loves Mario, loves everything to do with Nintendo in general. Here is Mark Leota.
Hello!
Yeah, man, what's up?
I'm doing good.
Are you going to be with us tonight audio-wise, or do we have to hear you in silence?
Yeah, I am here tonight for the audio.
Although I must say, you really knew what you wanted to give each of the B games last week, despite the fact of not hearing your great voice. But how's that new game going with the Switch and everything? How's Mario,
It's going fine. I actually beat Mario Wonder.
Well, there you go, man. So you didn't waste any time. Well, congratulations. Now we're ready for the C games tonight. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay. Now, up next is the man from Florida who's got on he's dressed for the occasion. Give it up for Brandon Bogard. Yes. Oh. He is ready to go tonight in NES land. Play with me is right. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for the great website. I will check it out when I do. And second of all, thank you for helping me with last week's crash and playing the back end of that, the outro for David's show to close out the show. Thank you for sticking around there. Appreciate it. Sometimes you just step up to the problem, there you go. Now, here you had a fantastic Halloween. How was yours, Mark, before we go on?
My Halloween went pretty good.
Okay.
Didn't get any trick-or-treaters, but then again, that will happen when you live in an apartment.
That's true. Yeah, you're restricted on it sometimes. And I hear you had to do a good turnout too, Brandon, with the kids and everything. Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah. That, and also... Interestingly, while I was sitting down on a table, there was not on a table. Next to a table, there was a projection pumpkin. Projection inside a pumpkin, so it looks like it was talking.
Oh, a little bit of a special effects from the man who's got a green wall behind him. So that's like your green screen, huh? The green wall?
That's not my green screen, but green. But it's close.
Close enough. Well, you ready to play for the C's tonight? On NES?
C.
Yes, we do. And speaking of the man who loves AVGN in all of its glory here, let's give it up for Gianni Pizzi. There he is.
Hello, Jason. Hello, everyone out there.
Yep. I think it's in our best interest Gianni, to start a new show called OVGN and all of its. We should do a show dedicated to James, Mike, and all those guys. And
yeah, we could do a Wipe Those Tears after this. We could do all the OVGN episodes.
Yeah, but I don't know how they would like it if they saw
That
us
is
talking.
true.
You know, we'd have to get their permission, and they
That
never
is true.
respond, you know, because they're original work. But we were saying great things about them.
That's right.
It's not like we're bashing.
That's right. I think one of the first games that we're gonna do is actually Castlevania 2, the first game he ever played. So that's
Well,
tonight.
yeah, we're in the seats tonight, so we wish you guys the best of luck. Oh, I got to get my calculator, son of a gun. Yep, I forgot that. Can't have Wipe Those Tears without the ever popular calculator. In fact, this is the calculator we use to tally up the scores. There is an actual calculator here. I do all of that work. Thank you. See, I've got some sound effects people helping us out too as well. And of course, I have a new sound effect for all of you out there. Get ready, guys. We're gonna dance. Here we go.
Oh yes.
Yay! We got the Battletoads pause. And Mark's not joining in. Okay. All right. Now that you got it out of your system, you all set and we're ready to go?
Yeah, you go ahead while I stop my dizziness.
Oh, gosh. You got a brain freeze. Ooh. Take a sip of water, my friend. Okay. Well, let's look at the. Oh, geez. I got to share the screen. Holy cow.
Yeah, that would help.
Yes, it would help. Yes, it would help. Okay. We're going to do that, and we're going to open up the board, which we did, and I'll get those up. And I would like to look at the board itself before we look at the games and see where we stand as far as the games and critiques. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 18 A's. Look at this B list. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 B's. Wow. The C list is a big too. Oh my, the C list is not as big as the B's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 20. Yeah, 29 C's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 D's and 5 F's. Okay. Not bad. So the A's really no, the B's are what's dominating. 36 to be exact. There's 10 on each line that it'll hold up before it goes to the next. As you can see, so there's 10 in each column of the B's. So that's 36. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, and then here that makes 36. Yep. Okay, guys, we're ready for the first.
Actually, like four F's. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw 4. Oh, I thought I saw. Well, 4 or 5. You're still under 10. That's pretty damn good considering these are NES games. Here we go with the first game of the show tonight. It's called Cabal. Oh my goodness! It's put out by Zippo Games, Milton Bradley Company, June of 1990. Oh boy. So we will start off with Brandon Bogard, who decided to put himself above the list of everybody else. Okay. If this is the order you guys want to stay in, that's fine. I can do that. You can change up your order anytime you want. So, okay, Brandon, you're up first.
I'm sorry, put myself above the list?
No, you put yourself be below me, which is the first position.
I didn't do that.
I don't know how it did that because I introduced Mark first, and I guess it just kept you guys random like that for what it was. I don't know. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll figure out a way we can change it. I want to go in different orders next week.
Okay.
Okay, but you're up first with Cabal.
All right. Sweep through the occupied territory of DRAT, the dreaded Republic of Allied Terrorists. Ooh. Okay, you must blast your way through 20 action-packed screens.
Wow.
20, damn. You'll be armed to the teeth with a powerful assault rifle and destructive grenades. Take up extra firepower as you go, and pulverize everything in your path. Rely on your quickness, accuracy, and savage wit to survive the fierce attacks from land, sea, and air. Let's start this one out with a 78.
78. Okay, very good. We'll get that up there for you. Okay, Mark. Cabal.
Which I have not heard of or played. I think I'll. Okay, there's the cover art right there. I'll say Milton Bradley. I think is the one that made it.
Looks like it. Yeah, Milton Bradley.
Yeah.
But it's also an Amiga one too, and there's a Japanese version. But this is the Milton Bradley one from 1990. Yeah, the cover art.
Yeah, like Milton Bradley, they make good stuff. I'll start with an 80.
An 80 from Mark Leota. Okay. All right, Gianni. Mic on, sir.
Yeah, I mean Milton Bradley makes a lot of good stuff. I'm surprised they made a video game. I don't think I knew that they did those. So that's pretty cool. So that kind of makes up for it. I do like the cover art a little bit. From I guess the graphics of it. It's one screen I'm showing out looks pretty cool. Just the little twigs and leaves. Not a real big fan of some of the color schemes. I'll give it 79.
79. You guys are right around the scores here. Okay. Well, I've never played Cabal. Never even heard of the game until now. But looking at it from a perspective, it looks like Contra, a Super C. You know, kind of that based on that shooting game. You know, with the characters like Jimmy and Billy Lee. You know, almost red and blue. They wear their colors and everything respectively. But having been a Milton Bradley game, that's another shocker too. I didn't think they entered the video game world. I totally agree with you, Gianni, that I never thought I'd ever see the day when Milton Bradley would stick its hand in the video game world. But based on the cover art, and that's what we're really looking at it from that perspective, I will agree with all of you and give it a 77. Yeah. So we got like 77, 78, 79, 80. All right, we've got our scores. Let's go ahead and reveal the average. Okay, 78.5 gives it a C. All right, nicely done on that. All right, next up. Ooh, this is a fun game. Caesar's Palace. Yes. And this time we'll start with Mark Leota.
Oh, okay. Caesar's Palace, I think I've heard of.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to go to Vegas?
Right? Unless you live in Canada. Because you guys have pretty good gambling casinos up there in Canada, I think.
Yeah, we do. I'll give this one a 90.
A 90. Ooh, he's going to get a 90. All right, we got that. Okay, Gianni. Palace.
I think I have heard of this one. I haven't played it. First, it's the cover art. The kind of is that Vanna White?
No, I'm telling you, you're right on the ball with it.
It does look like. I know it does look like her,
right? Yeah, I mean, she lent herself to Caesar's Palace. Gave her the rights to do that. But yeah, you're right. Nah, it's maybe they couldn't think of a blonde, more beautiful than Vanna White. You know, I don't know if
maybe. I guess so.
But go ahead.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, casino games are always fun, especially if you never been to Vegas. I'm gonna give it 92.
92. All right, there we go. We go now to Brandon Bogart with Caesar's Palace.
Let's see. So
cards and his dice, and he's ready to play.
That's not dice.
Oh, it's not dice? Oh, chips. Poker chips.
So yeah, I do like casino games. This looks like okay, you have video poker.
Yep.
Blackjack. Oh yeah, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Slot machines.
Obviously. What casino wouldn't have it?
Roulette.
Yep. Craps.
And yeah, I don't actually I don't know how to play craps. Craps
It's
actually.
a very interesting game. You just kind of go by the feel of it, but there is actually rules, and I've played all the games, and well, never mind what I got to say about it. This is still your critique on it, bud.
Okay. The Big Six. What is that?
That is the wheel.
I thought roulette was the wheel.
No, Big Six is a spinning wheel where they have different die combinations, and they have 5 6s, 5 5s, 5 1s, 5 4s, and you bet on the wheel. The wheel behind the dealer is that Big Six wheel. Yep.
All right. Being for my love of casino games, especially blackjack, I'm gonna give this 94.
94. All right. Nicely done there. Okay. All right. Now, having played this game and having played the Sega Genesis version of it, which the girl on the Sega Genesis version is much hotter, Gianni. she's wearing like a toga. She looks like she's just ready toga, right? There are huge differences between the Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, but if we were doing Genesis games, I'd surely give the Cedrus Powers one high marks, like I'm going to do with this one. Let me tell you about this one that I love more than I like the Genesis one. This one, you can go to the bathroom and actually flush the toilet. You can go to the men's room and flush the toilet, and who the hell cares what player you are? You can go to the female restroom and do the same thing. You want to take a break? Go right ahead. There's also horse racing, off-track betting. You missed that one too there, Brandon. So that's okay.
Betting?
Yeah, off-track betting, horse racing.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There was also ones for Canasta. I think there was also ones for Canasta too, or well, not Canasta. Was it Canasta? No. It was what's the one where they go into the private rooms for the tables? The private. Oh God, it's a game like poker or Texas Hold'em. I think it's called. Somebody tell me what the game is, please.
That's a game of private rooms.
It's called Baccarat. Baccarat. It's a very interesting game where you have 2 cards and basically you try to beat your opponent's hand that way. Yeah. But anyway,
I know that there's also Pokino. Maybe.
Yes. Pokino. Yeah, Keno. They just call it Keno. With the bingo. It's Keno in Vegas.
Well,
yeah.
That's why my family calls it so.
Right. But there's different versions of it. But the graphics and the art and everything look fantastic. So with me, it's it's going to be 100 here all the way. So there we go. Yeah, I gave it a solid 100. All right, we've got our 4 scores. Let's reveal it. Well, you all like this game so much. There is your A. And you guys got it, man. 94. Look at that. Yes. Your first A of the night. Good job, all of you. Next up is the California games. Oh, look at that. All right. Look at that. California games by another Milton Bradley game, gentlemen. We start this one off with Gianni Pizzi and California games.
Okay, I've heard of this one. Never really actually played it. But I know it's kind of like, it was California Summer Olympics, which was fun. I'm gonna give this one 86.
86. Okay. Okay, Brandon Bogard, California Games.
Get ready for the gnarliest, most radically awesome sports events under the sun. They're 6 of California's hottest games, geared for daredevils and guaranteed to get your adrenaline pumping.
Yep.
First, pick your sponsor, then tackle the heavy competition in surfing, roller skating, BMX bike racing, and more. Take risks to score high, cause wimps wipe out. I have to apologize for all the wimps there for reading that.
It's all right, bro. Happens.
Trophies are awarded for single events and overall competition.
Yep.
So grab your gear and go for it. You'll be up to your jam. It's okay. It would sound like jam, but it has an E at the end. JAME. In awesome.
Wow, jam, they spell it jam differently, I guess. Well, maybe that's how they spell it out in California. I don't know.
And you just might walk away with first prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with the front cover. All right. It looks like it's sort of there, but I'm looking at the photos of the back. Something seems a little too generic with this one. I'm going to give this one 73.
73.
Yeah.
Okay, difference of opinion there, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, Mark Leota, California Games.
Never played it. But I guess it looks pretty interesting. I'll say 83.
83. Okay. All right. We got that. And we got a visitor here to it, Stephen A. Smith.
Hey, is this the right studio for Let's Talk Football?
No, I'm sorry. You're on Wipe Those Tears.
Ah, shit.
Let me guess. Is that Victor? Yeah. Oh, no. It's
Not
Dave.
even close.
I knew it just from his voice alone.
Oh, man. Danny Lewis, ladies and gentlemen, has graced us with his presence, and I was, oh, man.
Wow.
Wow. Let's give him a great round of applause, everybody. There you go. One of the guys who thinks us every time there, Danny Lewis, in the basement from Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
I thought you were from Oregon. No, you're not from Oregon?
I'm from St. Louis, Jason. What have you been smoking?
I've been smoking like a hot dog. I had smoked sausage for dinner tonight, man. It was good. So, so are you gonna play with us or what?
I'll play a few rounds. Why not?
Okay, let's go. We'll get you on the next game here. So I'm just, wow.
Yeah, better I came on this show instead of the last show.
Okay, who's got the big buzz?
Well, okay, it was not me.
Okay, wow, that was interesting. Okay, we have 3 scores so far, and now they need mine for California Games. And I've never played the game before, so but based on the art, looks pretty good. I'm gonna give this Yeah, I mean, it's another Milton Bradley game, so I'll say about a 78 as well. All right, we got our scores there. All right, let's go ahead and rally it up here and see what we've got. Okay, California Games gets a straight 80, so that goes into the B tier. Nicely done. Very good. Okay, now that we have 5 going here, Danny Lewis is in, or AKA Stephen A. Smith. Let's. You got me good there, buddy. Really good. Oh my God, I'll tell you. Okay.
I already knew the voice. It was
Right?
I can see Brandon's reaction. He's like, "Oh no, what's he doing now?"
Yeah, what's he doing over there, right? Yeah, okay. All right, next up is the Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge 92. Oh boy. I'll pull that one up right there. Okay. And this time, since we have the newcomer here, before we do anything else, we'll start with Danny Lewis to get his opinion on the Capcom Gold Medal games of 92.
Yeah, we can keep that in the D level.
Well, what's your actual score for it?
I'll give it
between
How
50
about
and 100. You gonna give it 100?
no. I'm sorry. Let me. Let's go with 70.
70 is a C. Okay, so you got all right. 70. That's good because we're gonna average it out. Okay, now we'll go to Gianni. You're up with this one. California, the gold medal games by Capcom.
Yeah. Obviously, it is a Capcom game, good company. From looking at it, I don't really like it that much. From the cover, not too much of a big fan. Even like the graphics for the NES version, definitely I don't think not my favorite. I'm gonna give this one slightly lower. 66.
66. Okay. Okay, Brandon Bogard, the Capcom Gold Medal Games of 1992.
I'm gonna agree. The graphics, they seem pretty off. I gotta go 55.
55.
Yeah.
Oh boy, giving it a little bit of a. You're giving it a buzz here. Yep, that's an F. Okay, we go to Mark Leota for his take on the Capcom Gold Medal games.
Never played it. Not sure if this is based on like actual Olympic events like that one, or.
Let me see. It is based on the Olympic sports game loosely based on the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona.
Okay.
So it has everything to do with that particular Olympic year.
All right, I'll say 69.
69, and that gives you a D, and that's another buzzer on that one. The D's and the F's get buzzers, anything less than 70. Okay, we have now gotten all of our scores except mine, and I've never played this game before, never heard of it, but I do remember the Barcelona 1992 Olympics, one of my favorite years. Cover art wise, it just looks like 3 guys just doing handstands. Really not, or well, I'm sorry, it's 3 guys and 3 guys and a girl, because there's gymnastics as well. It just looks like, okay, they probably used.
Oh,
they
I
probably
see 5 guys actually.
Oh, swimming. Okay, there's also swimming, kind of in the water, but you can choose from 12 different countries from the players. Wow. So this is almost kind of like World Games on the challenge, only it's set to the Barcelona series. Frankly, I'm going to give it 63. Yeah. Buzzer. Okay. We have our 5 scores, I think, right? Everybody in? Danny was the first one. Mark, okay, Johnny, Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. Let's go ahead and do it and see what we got. Divide this by 5. Ooh. Well, it's going to stay in the D tier like Danny wanted it to. 64.6. Yeah. Definitely a D. Stays right there. Doesn't move at all. All right. Next up. Captain America. And the actual title of this game is Captain America and the Avengers by Data East, December 1991. All right, this time we'll start with Brandon Bogart.
All right. So we have Captain America, Iron Man. Oh, that's Hawkeye? Oh, man.
I guess so.
Vision. That's the guy's name. Vision.
Vision?
The white guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Marvel. Way to come up with very simple names for superheroes.
Oh, yeah.
Vision is too simple. All right. Something about the gameplay is a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
$79, we'll give it.
79. Okay. You're in, and now we go to Danny Lewis with Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Let's try 73.
73. Okay. Mark Leota, you're up next.
A Marvel game, huh? Those are usually pretty cool. I guess I will give it an 85.
85. Okay, big score there. Johnny, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Don't think I knew there was an NES game on this, but I gotta tell you, I do like that cover art. Definitely looks cool. Looking at a picture of it, that screenshot of Captain America with the Mount Rushmore, their faces. I do like that. I'll give this one an A. At least up in the A's. 94.
94. Okay. That's a difference of opinion on all you guys. Okay, having not been a big fan of Captain America growing up, never liked the guy, even though he stands for America, just never got into the series. He's not one of my favorite Marvel characters. I like the Hulk, more or less. But I didn't even think they would stick their hands in the candy jar and become an NES game. But I guess if you can do it on Batman and DC, you can do it on Marvel. Why not, right? You got to cover them all, I guess. Cover art-wise, they are colorful characters. I mean, they just stand out with the stars in the background. It totally looks like a page right out of the 70s. I'm going to give this right in there, 75, pretty much. Okay. All right, let's reveal and see what we have. Well, you'll be interested to know, gentlemen, that based on the mix of scores, it's going to go to the B tier, 81.2. Wow. That is amazing.
Well, I'm about to head off. Thanks for having me on for a few minutes. I just wanted to stop by.
All right, Danny. Thanks again for coming by. We appreciate it. Anytime you come on anytime, you're most welcome. Have a good night. Okay. Well, with Gianni's high score, that's why it went into the B tier. The 94 kind of helped, even with it. All right, so we're back to our foursome again. I really thought that was Stephen A. Smith. I mean, son of a gun, I would have thought we would have had a real good whatever, But no, we had to have Danny Lewis. But hey, you know what you're gonna do, right? Next up is Captain Planet. Oh Christ! I'm telling you, Captain Planet and the Planeteers by Mindscape came out in September 1991. Was unreleased, so it was right around September 1991. This time we'll start with Mark Leota and Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, he's a hero.
Oh yeah.
All right. I guess I will do. Let's see. What will I do? I'll do 70.
70 or okay. All right. We got that in there. Okay, Gianni, Captain Planet.
Okay. Kind of heard of Captain Planet. Not really too big into him or most superheroes. But
Did not James and the gang do a Captain Planet AVGN?
he might have. I don't know if I saw that one.
I don't recall him ever doing a Captain Planet. I don't know if it's just that he didn't get to it or wasn't probably a big fan of it. I don't know.
Nah, but if he were to do it, I'm sure Captain Planet would make an appearance.
Yeah, for sure. One of those guys like Mike or the other James would.
Kyle, I think.
Oh yeah, Mike Matei would probably dress up as Captain Planet and probably kick the crap out of him for dissing his game. You know how it is.
Oh yeah. I mean, looking at a screenshot of it, it does graphics kind of do look a little crappy. It was mostly a plain blue background, with the ship, and really, I don't know what the enemy is. Probably looks like a submarine.
Yeah.
There's a brain on the legs. I don't know. Put it in 71.
71. Okay. All right, we go to Brandon Bogard with Captain Planet.
I actually like the blue background there.
Mm-hmm.
There, we're talking Captain Planet.
Yeah.
It actually, I would think for a planet, you would have to be some kind of close to blue, and it looks like as far as superheroes go, let's see, everything else aside from the two images of the blackness, I don't understand that, but it's still sees with me. I'm gonna go 86.
86. Okay. A little bit of an interesting situation there. Okay. Well, having known who Captain Planet is, watched one cartoon and totally thought that what were they thinking? I mean, you're trying to represent the Earth with a character, that represents the Earth. But this guy looks like a cross between Superman's brother and Iceman's cometh, It's like, really? Jeez. And then the Planeteers, they're just kids. This is a spin-off of like Voltron or Power Rangers, which by virtue of it all, the Voltron and the Power Rangers are far superior to this. I've never played the game, but based on the cover art, it's just too much blue. And I love blue, don't get me wrong, but you're not balancing out the red with the blue, and it looks like he's frozen in time in his capsule. I give this a terrible 65, actually. I'm really disappointed on it. Yeah. And I will be disappointed on that one. But there we have our 4 scores. Here we go. Wow. Despite the fact of my lousy 65, this thing still holds on in the C tier, folks. Goes down into the C's. There it is. Now we have 41 C games. All right. Not bad. It had an average score of 73. So it made it to the C tier. Okay. Next up is a classic for NES called Captain Skyhawk. Now, I know you guys have probably heard of this somewhere along the line.
I don't know if I have, actually.
Well, we do start it off with you, Gianni.
Okay. Well, luckily, I'm currently have a picture of the cover art and some of screenshots of the gameplay. And it's another Milton Bradley game, which I'm very did not want that. But it's another Milton Bradley game, and I gotta tell you, color scheme's kind of interesting. The blue and yellow and the plane. Looking at the background, though, I'm trying. It looks like another like NES game I played. I don't remember what it is. It's a screenshot, but it's not really. Looks like the color scheme is just that whole like square background of the pyramid. The colors change a little bit, but it's just like one color. So what I'm looking at, it's a green background, but I think there are others too. I don't really like that. Although I kind of do like, I guess, the shape of it, like, three dimensional.
I believe James gave us some pretty good marks on this one.
Has he played this one?
Not sure, but if he did play it, I think he said this is like the classic, one of the classics.
Maybe. I'll check. Yeah, I'll check that one out later and see if he has. But I'll give this 75.
75. Okay, not too bad. We go to Brandon Bogard with Captain Skyhawk.
So this is very, very interesting.
Got your attention.
One of the images on the back, not one, all three images on the back. It seems like you're going on an adventure right into the sky, maybe into a bit of space or something. Seems adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
The colors, yeah, I'm digging this one. Captain Skyhawk, whoever made Captain Sky, Milton Bradley.
Yep.
Oh, Milton Bradley, you got the first 9-0 from me.
90. Okay, there we go. You got 90. All right. I thought it was going to be 100, but hey, that's cool. All right, Mark Leota, Captain Skyhawk.
Okay, Captain Skyhawk.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will say a 92.
A 92. Okay. We've got two 90s in there already. Wow, that rang through the entire. Come in? Never played Captain Skyhawk, but heard so much good about it. And it's a shame that James didn't cover this on any episode of AVGN or.
I mean, he still could.
Him and Mike probably did when they were just like playing the game instead of just like AVGN. They had.
I get James and Mike Mondays.
Yeah, they could have played it somewhere where they were getting more in depth with the game. So there must be an episode of them playing it somewhere along the line. We'll have to find that. You and me will have to check that out, Gianni. Stat wise,
I don't think he did.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
cover art wise, it looks like Airwolf, the guy from the Airwolf show. Because he's in his plane in his cockpit, and he's ready to take off and battle whoever's gets in his way. I like the cover art, so I'm gonna say 94. Wow. Okay, we've got our 4 scores. No! Damn, a sneeze. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, Captain Skyhawk, as popular as you guys like it, it's an 87.75, so that goes into the B tier. Nicely done. Okay. That's 10, 20, 30. That's 39 B's and 41 C's. You guys are right there, average-wise, between the B's and the C's. Very good. Nicely done. Next up is Casino Kid 2. There's 2 Casino Kids. This is the second edition of Casino Kid. And this one is, this is Casino Kid 2. It came out in 1993 by SOFEL, whoever that is, SOFEL. Unreleased, but yeah. We start this one off with Mark Leota.
Okay. Never heard of this one. Oh, actually, maybe I have.
Well, this is the second one of the two Casino Kids.
Okay, I don't think I've ever played any of the Casino Kids. But you can never have too much gambling.
That's true.
93.
93?
93.
93. Okay. Mark Leota's getting high up there. All right, Gianni, Casino Kid 2.
Okay, I don't think I knew there was a second one. One of the first one to Casino. I actually might have heard about Casino Kid.
Yeah.
I really don't know what really difference you have in between these sequels with this kind of game. But I'd say, from looking at it, I kind of like the graphics of one from looking at it, like an 8-bit roulette table. I kind of like how they did with that.
Mm-hmm.
The title screen with the logo, it's 3 colors: red, orange, green, blue. Not a big fan of this one screen, I guess, because I think a poker hand.
Yeah.
Not real, but I definitely like. I think my favorites from what I am seeing is the roulette table. I'm actually good because of that. Give it high 89.
89. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Brandon Bogard, you're up with Casino Kid 2.
Since Casino Kid became U.S. champion, a mystery person has organized an international gambling championship. He wants to play you.
Hum, hum, hum.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
We've got Mr. Prop Man here. He's got his cards and poker chips again. Yep.
So, all right, we have. It looks like we like one of the images has an international.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from Tokyo, France, Canada. Whatever the others are, maybe I think one of them is China. Okay. You know what? 95. I'll do it 95.
95. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, having not played neither this second one nor the first one, but I've heard of Casino Kid, but I just never had played it. I've rented it to play it once and I wasn't interested. I actually like Caesar's Palace better than this. I would think the graphics would be right up there with it, but having played Caesar's Palace more, cover art wise, yeah, at least the second one's got the roulette table with the cards there. Cover art wise, I can give it that. It's probably the only thing saving it. I'm going to give it 84. Okay, we have our scores, and here we go. Wow. Wow, wouldn't you believe it, guys? You got your second A of the night, 90.25, and it goes in the A tier. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. You guys got it. That officially gives you now 20 games in the A tier, 39 in the B, 41 in the C, 10, 17 in the D, and 4 in the F. Not bad. Next up on the list, and I forgot to do our forgot to do our halfway part there, which we were getting out there. We're getting close to it. It's a 48-hour mark. It's 9:48. So just want to let that reiterate a little bit. But now we go to the first Casino Kid, the original one that came out before it. And this one was the Casino Kid, or the $1 Million Kid, put out January 6th, 1989. And this time we'll start off with Gianni on this one. Yep. So the first Casino Kid. Microphone, please.
Do it again. Definitely like some of the cover art. I think the cover art is kind of cool. Yeah, the background, it's kind of a gray background, but some of the fonts, like the 3D fonts, like I do like that with the dollar sign, the 21.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks cool. 78.
78. Okay. Okay, Brandon Bogard, the first casino kid.
All right. So one of the images, I guess, has like some kind of, I guess it's some kind of mansion.
Hmm.
And I think there's like a light. Either that's a branch or that's a lightning.
Hmm.
And the top one, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm gonna go with 91.
91. Okay. Wow. Big score on that one. Okay, Mark Leota, the original casino kid.
Well, another gambling one.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
98.
98. Wow. Whoops. So we got 98 plus, what did you give it, Johnny? 78?
Yeah, 78.
78. And Brandon gave it a
A 91.
91. Okay. All right. Now we got them all in there for the three guys. Cool. Now, like I said, never played Casino Kid, the first one either. So, like I said, I like Caesar's Palace. But the cover art is fantastic. It's classic. It's got a poker logo, but it's got blackjack on there. You can't go wrong with that. It's the only thing that's saving its bacon right now. So I'm going to give it an 80 because I'm just like, okay, that's all you're going to get from me on that one. We have our four scores. Let's reveal the average. $86.75. That means now you've got your 40th B. Wow. Look at that. 10, 20, 30, 40 Bs. Look at that. Nicely done, gentlemen. You're keeping it average there between the B's and the C's. It's consistent. There you go. Next up is, what in the hell is this? Castle Latte?
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Wait a minute.
Castilian?
Castilian.
Castilian.
What a name.
It's weird. So the Wikipedia page I'm looking at says Castilian, but when you click on the hyperlink, it directs you to a game called Nebulous.
Nebulous. But yeah, they have it for Castilian for the Game Boy port. Yeah, you're right. They made it on several different consoles, but the one that we're looking at is the NES one. Okay, so we'll start with Brandon Bogart on this one then. For Castilian. What a name. Okay.
Julius is his name. Demolition
is his game.
Wait, what?
You said Julius is his name, and I said Caesar is his game.
Almost. No.
No, I was trying to rhyme it. Okay.
It's Demolition is his game.
Oh, Demolition. Okay.
Yeah. 8 colossal towers that almost crack the sky. You and Julius, the Unurian hybrid, are charged with the task of collapsing the alien towers. As Julius climbs and leaps across the face of each tower, he is confronted by potent and very dangerous adversaries.
Adversaries.
Okay. Roving hexalons scanning eyeballs. And it's not eyeballs, it's I-BALLS.
Eyeballs. It's still hyphenated, but you could say eyeballs. Yeah, it's still that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Orbiting spheroids and dissolving pathways threaten you at every turn. Their mere touch will cost you your life. Yikes. Yet somehow you must reach the tower's top in order to detonate your powerful D-bombs. Okay, so basically, this is kind of like an alien game.
Yeah.
That you just have to. All right. I'm gonna give this one an 85.
85. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, Mark Leota, you're up with Castilian.
One that I've never heard of. I guess we'll give that an 83.
83. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Now we go to Johnny Pizzi with Castilian. Mike, please.
Yeah. All right. Sounds some of it. I think from what I'm looking at the title screen. Actually, I gotta tell you, I think a lot of things. I guess the cover art kind of looks interesting. I'm not sure exactly what those things are. The eyeballs. I think those colored eyeballs are interested.
Mhm.
And then there's that little green figure on the title screen. I mean, kind of interesting color scheme they used. 77.
77. Okay. We got that in. Okay. Well, Castilian. Never heard of the game. Never played the game. Didn't know it existed until now. But looking at the cover art, it looks like the top of King Friday's castle from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
It does kind of look like that.
Right? I mean, the castle itself, the tower part of it. So, I mean, the yellow, okay. This game is just not selling me. I mean, if I played it, I probably would have a short attention span, probably play for 5 minutes and then drop it, like a bad habit. So I'm going to give this a bad one, 52. I'm gonna, yeah. Thank you. Yep. We've got our 4 scores, so let's go ahead and review it. 52. Wow. All right. We've got it in, and this is the 42nd seed, 74.25. Because of my low score on that one, that's why it dropped to the C tier. Okay. All right. Next up. A game I can't even make out. What the hell is this?
Is that Castle of Dragon?
Castle of
Yes.
Dragon? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Castle of Dragon unit, put out by Athena and SETA from February 27th, 1990. This time we will start off with Johnny Pizzi.
All right. Have not heard of this game, but I was somehow able to figure out the title, what it was called.
Right?
Well, actually, obviously, I'm looking at the list of games I have.
Same thing with, I'm following you on Wiki as well, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So most of it is in order, except for when we do the 3, the 2, or it's out of order.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, though, I mean, the title thing makes it a little hard to kind of understand what the game is. But I don't know why the cover art. I don't know about this one. I mean, kind of like the castle and then the background's cool. I mean, the background I like. I guess the characters, that yellow guy. I don't really know what he is. Kind of weird. I'm gonna go in the low C. 71.
71. Okay. Johnny's got 71. All right, we go to Brandon Bogard for his take on Castle of the Dragon.
So the yellow guy, I would say he's the knight, the golden knight.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his golden sword.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. He's got his golden sword. And you know this is called Castle of the Dragon. There's the castle. There's the dragon.
Yep.
And you know what? The graphics and the colors look pretty nice. With these images, the background looks exactly what it's representing.
Mm-hmm.
I especially love that mountain like in one of the images. Like, wow! Like there's a pretty sight somewhere. You just have to escape where you are now to get to it.
Yep.
$100.
Ooh, 100 for the man who's giving it a powerful trifecta. There it is. Okay, Mark Leota, your take on Castle of Dragon.
Well, I would say this is definitely a cool title. I think this also gets a perfect 100 from me.
Okay, you got your second 100 and we got a double. Look at that. Nicely done. So we'll put that in. Second 100 of the night. Okay.
It's nearly double.
You got it. You got the double and the perfect bid and the perfect 100. Okay. I never heard of this game before. When I looked at it, it looked like Studio 54. The castle actually looked like a 54 to me. Like there was a number in there. The dragon looked like Studio 54, would it say, instead of the dragon flying over. The knight looks like something from Star Wars with C-3PO's brother up there. Like I said, there's just not enough going on for even the cover art. There's a lot of color schemes and, it's beautiful cover art, but it's just not selling me as something I would want to play or even put my controller to it to even see that. So I rule out this one and basically give it a 53. Oh boy. But that's what you get for it. Yep. We have our scores, so let's go ahead now and reveal. Okay, wait a minute now. Divided by 4 gives us an 82. So that means you've got your 40th B here, or 42nd B. There it is. Wow. No, 41st B. 41 Bs. 42 Cs. The Bs are actually catching up to the Cs there. So it was an 82 on that one. All right. Let's go to the next one. This one looks like Castle Quest. Yes. And we go to our own Brandon Bogard to start us off with this one. Castle Quest.
All right. Okay. So you got the knight battling Robin Hood look-alike. and some devils.
Ooh.
And then you have the princess in the background.
So Jack Barry did show up to this game with the devil, huh? Thank you. All right. Well.
Oh, and you even have some fairies who are trapped.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're catching some different things around here. Came out in 1986, by the way.
Still, I'm not disappointed. With everything that's going on, especially, again, that princess who's tied up, topless top.
Oh, boy.
I'll still give it a 97.
97 for a game that's almost sexually inexplicit. There you go. You're in. Mark Leota, you're up with Castle Quest. Yes.
Castle Quest. All right. I will say, like, first off, is this like an RPG type game or?
Let's see. Castle Quest. This is the first one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Is the sequel to The Castle, released in 1985. Is to navigate through Broken Castle to rescue Princess Margarita. Named after a great frozen concoction. Wasting away again in Margarita. Oh, no, sorry about that. Okay. So now that you've got that down pretty much. It definitely looks like a role-playing game from the looks of it. It also looks like something based on Dungeons and Dragons. Awesome.
All right. Let's give it a 97.
You're going to give it a 97 as well. All right. We've got two doubles there. Wow. Okay, Gianni, you're up with Castle Quest.
Okay. Cover art for this one looks kind of cool. Where is it? There it is. But especially with the devil, definitely much cooler than the last one. Some of the characters a little odd. That one in the middle, not sure, but of course, the thing that's standing out, of course, is the devil.
Yep.
That is just awesome. That definitely gives it a 80. I'm gonna give it 84.
84. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, having not played this game, never heard of it. Didn't know with hardly any else lining up until we covering it now. And I don't even think James and Mike played this game either.
I don't know if they have.
I don't think so, because they were more raving about Castlevania than anything else.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's like they ranted more about Castlevania because it was so popular. And he was saying how hard it was to get through the damn game too.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So this place, I'm going to give this a 56 and buzz myself, because I just cannot stand to see a game like that. I have no interest in it. I don't like night rolling games, role-playing games anyways. They just don't interest me. So, all right, let's go ahead and reveal the average. Wow. And the Bees have it. 42nd B now ties the C with 42. Look at that. Holy cow. Look at that, guys. 42 Bs, 42 Cs. No, 32 C's. Oh, I'm sorry. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 42 Bs. I'm sorry. All this time I thought the C's were actually tied. No, they're 10 behind. You have 42 Bs. Wow, that's really good. 20 A's, 32 C's, 17 D's, and 4 F's. Wow. All right. Next up. Now we have the Castlevania games, and this is Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest.
Simon's Quest.
And this time we start with Mark Leota.
Well, I have never played any of the Castlevania games. Although apparently there was a one that released on the Game Boy app for NSO just this week, I guess, in honor of Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will say, well, Castlevania games first off are always classic.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say 99.
99. Wow. All right. Well, Gianni, you are up with Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, and I can't wait to hear this critique.
That's right, because this was the first game that AVGN played ever on
Yep.
the show. And that was actually, I don't know if you saw, there's this one documentary that he did about the nerd. He created that this game, even though like he's reviewing it as a bad game, that first one was actually meant to be more of like a joke, even though it is a good game. There's a lot of negative aspects about it. It is a Castlevania game, but he also revisited this. He did have the whole Castlevania series at one point. I think one Halloween, and then he went back to this. But there is a lot. I mean, it is a good game. I mean, obviously, it's definitely different from the first one. It's not. First one was more straightforward. Second one is kind of hard. I've played it before, haven't beaten it yet, but you do have to look. I have to use like a map for it to find everything, and you have to, of course, how to find all those body parts and all that. And what's the worst part is the day to night transitions. Everything's closed. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. Whatever. Or vanquished the horrible game, as he said.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Is that those clues? There's no, like those in the towns supposed to give you clues. Don't want to give them much. One thing I do like about it is definitely the music from it. Definitely some good tracks from that. 80.
Okay, 80. All righty. That's the 80 there. All righty. Now we go to Brandon Bogard with Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. The round of applause for you or for the game?
For the game.
Oh.
So.
Ooh, me likey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the background. I like the blue. It does seem like it's getting very dark.
Yeah.
Then there's one of the images you had you're at the guys at a church.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is definitely a representing of what of the title. I gotta give another full 100.
No, another 400 for Brandon Bogard. He's got it. Nicely done there. He's got the he's got the perfect bid going. Nicely done. All right. Castlevania 2. On all the Castlevania games, I cannot score them high. The only thing I can do is salvage the cover art, but I've never played any of the Castlevania games at all. So in this case, I'm going to give it a flat 80. So I'm going to do. And I leave it be at that.
That's a double.
Oh, there's a double for 80?
I said 80.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Gianni. You got it? All right, cool. Well, let's see what we got on the reveal. Well, despite the fact that I gave it an 80 and Gianni did, it's going into the B tier with 89.75. And so the Bs continue on their winning ways with 43. Wow. 43 bees, what do we do? We'll get stung and have some honey for you.
Almost rhymes.
It did. 43 bees and we don't know what to do, so we'll fly around and make some honey for you. Yeah. All right. This looks like Castlevania 3 or Dracula's Quest or Dracula's Curse.
It's Dracula's Curse.
Dracula's Curse, and this is definitely Castlevania 3. We now start off with Brandon Bogard.
Okay, so yeah.
What a change, right?
Definitely. Just when you thought we were done with Dracula.
Oh, no. No, Dracula show up anywhere he wants to.
I want to suck your blood.
Yeah, and have some prosciutto later. No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Although if Dracula's taking a cruise, it should be Dracula's Cruise, not Curse.
But this one, I'm going to give it an 83.
83.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark Leota, you are up with Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse.
Okay. I will give it. Well, first off, again, I have not played this one. I haven't played any of the Castlevania games, like I've mentioned before. I'll give this one 89.
89. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Gianni.
Okay, I'm a big fan of Castlevania. I don't think I've never really played the third one. I've never really got into that one, but still looks like a pretty good game. I guess it goes back to I guess the classic format from the first one. But I'm gonna give this one definitely higher than second one, 90.
90. Okay. We got it. It's in. Well, I definitely, like I said, all the Castlevania games, the only thing that's saving them is the cover art for me. It's real classic. But Castlevania is true to NES. It's always have been. The guys at AVGN basically talk so much about it, but I don't know if they did Dracula's Curse.
They did. He did all of the games.
He did all the
special. One Halloween special. Went through all of the Castlevania games.
So definitely, he sparked it. He even dressed up as Jack Dracula, James. Yep. But like I said, I got to give this an 80 because I've never played the game, and the cover art's the only thing saving it from me is that. So 80 for it. Okay. All right, we've got our 4 scores, so let's go see what we have. All right, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3, another B, 85.5. Look at that. 44 Bs, 32 Cs. Wow, that is a lot, mate. All right, we're up next to the original Castlevania, the first one. And this time we'll start with Mark Leota.
Well, again, never played Castlevania, but again, they say the first game in the series is usually the best one, right?
Yeah.
All right, 95.
Wow, 95 from Mark Leota. He's got it made now. Wow. Okay. Johnny, Castlevania, the original.
The first one is usually one of the greatest, and definitely for this one, obviously I played it, and it is, like I said, AVGN has reviewed all of these. Last week, I think if it was last week, we were going over Bram Stoker's Dracula. I mentioned Jen made a joke about the credits were all like making fun of the famous people. The names like calling Christopher Lee a B. I said that was Bram Stoker's Dracula, but that was I did watch that. It was the first Castlevania game that he reviewed where he said that. But definitely, I mean, it's obviously a classic, iconic game. The music is great. I mean, the whole gameplay, the cover art is a classic. I'm gonna give it 100.
100 for Gianni Pizzi. He gets the ever popular perfect grade. One. Okay, Brandon Bogart, Castlevania, the first one, the original, 1986. It came out by Konami. All the Konami games are good as far as that. So this one really takes the cake.
Ghosts, goblins, demons, wolves, bats, creatures lurking around every corner. As you descend deeper and deeper, they get thicker and thicker. One of the images, I have no idea why there are gears in the gameplay. I'm going to go with 78.
78. Okay. All right. And like I've said before with the Castlevania games, I mean, I've seen AVGN's rendition of it just to see what he had to say about it. It is a hard-ass game, according to him. He really humdingered it. Again, I've never played it, so I can't really... Yeah, Humdinger. I can't really say I played it, so I can't really go to that based on playing. The artwork was great, and I give it actually an 85 because it's original. So I give it an 85. All right, let's see what our reveal tells us. Yeah, right. Like Paw Patrol Humdinger. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, well, look at that, guys. Another B in the tier, 89.5. That's number 45 on the Bs. Wow. 3 for 3 on the Bs on the Castlevania trio. You guys gave it all Bs. Nicely done. All right, we're done with Castlevania. Thank God. We go now next to Caveman Games.
Caveman Games?
Yep. Caveman Games was was released in October of 1990 by the ever popular company called Data East. Oh yeah. So we'll start this time with who did we start with last time? It was Mark Leota we started with. So this time it's Gianni, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. For this one, I've not heard of this game, but it's Caveman Games. I think there's another one. It might be for a different console. The Wikipedia page is saying it's Caveman Olympics.
Olympics.
That's kind of pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I guess, looking at it, that still doesn't really look like a good game. Kind of, I guess, disappointing. Even comparing it from like the one we have for NES. Don't really. Now even the cover art is very, I guess, generic. Looks like some like cartoon or something. Like an old like comic cartoon.
Yeah.
66.
66. Okay, from Gianni. Okay, we now go back to Brandon Bogard with Caveman Games.
We have saber-toothed tigers versus cavemen.
Mhm.
And on the front cover, all their medals say "Ugh." I'm just gonna read these because the back cover has like a newspaper.
Right.
Look,
Me grab mate by feet and spin, spin, spin. Then let go. Take
Oh,
teamwork. Thrower need balance. Throwee need big cushion. Race not easy. Hungry saber tooth chase me. But me use competitor as shield. Better him cat food than me. Kitty litter.
oh my god.
You have nice impression of a caveman there, my
Me
friend.
do dino vault so bully grunk no call me cave go no more. Also hope crudler watch me. She's one cave babe.
Aha.
So, something seems a little wrong with the graphics on actually. With the images.
Huh?
So I'm gonna go 74.
74. Okay.
74.
74 trombones. Okay. We go to now Mark Leota with Caveman Games or Cave Olympics.
Booga, 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 booga. Me give 85.
There we go. 85 for Mark Leota. Well, I heard of Captain Caveman and Son. And I thought this was what it was. Man, it would probably have been better if it was Captain Caveman and his son, instead of Caveman Games or the Olympics or the Ooga Booga Booga Wooga Wagga Wigga Woo. Okay, so it's
I
just.
think I think I remember Captain Caveman being a Hanna-Barbera character.
Yes, definitely. Oh yeah, it was. I've never heard of the game and I've never played the game, so based on the cover art, it looks like it's dull, boring, and just a bunch of cavemen hitting each other over the head with clubs, trying to get the girl and take her back home to mate her and everything. I'm gonna say 52. Oh boy, buzzer. Yeah, 52 definitely, because I don't see any relevance in this game. Let's see what we got for reveal. Ooh. Well, it's another D for the D tier, man. There we go. 9.25. We got 10, 13, 16, 18 Ds now. Oh boy. Okay. Well, here we go to the first bowling game that we've encountered on the NES. Championship Bowling. Ooh, one of my favorites. Okay, and this time we'll start off with Brandon Bogard.
Okay, bowling.
Yeah, Championship Bowling. Even better.
Let's say my second favorite sport.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know.
Who's an avid bowler? You guys bowl on leagues or anything? Any of yous?
I bowl every Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know a lot of our guys on MVG are bowlers.
I'd like to get back to that one day. I miss bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, it's Friday night. You're in a 4-player competition bowling game.
Yep. So you can actually use that NES 4-player satellite system thing,
Yeah.
I didn't even not know they had that.
Oh yeah, because some games actually you can have up to 4 players compete, and that's like the Olympic Games and anything of the sports games that might have 4 players. Yep.
Something about this concerns me a bit. The graphics and how it's set up. It's like I feel like it's gonna be like it's gonna lag.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here in the front.
Yeah.
Gee, you know what?
No, excuse me.
69.
Okay, 69.
Oh, okay. There you are. Okay, I didn't.
Sorry about that. No, I was okay. 69. Okay.
Yeah, 69.
All right, we got that in. Okay, we go to Mark Leota with Championship Bowling.
All right. Well, I believe I actually have this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty fun game.
Yep.
And since I bowl myself, I'm actually going to give this a perfect 100.
First, this is your first 100, right? I think. Yeah, maybe, or second 100.
Who knows?
Oh, you got it. It's in there. Nicely done, Mark, on that. And now we go to Gianni Pizzi with Championship Bowling.
I've not heard of this game, but
Wow.
yeah, definitely like the cover art is kind of a little off of that guy. He looks like he's like even though his bowling just standing on the black background. It looks like he's floating a little bit. But yeah, this was the 4-player game. The NES 4 score.
Right. Satellite. Or the NES satellite. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Adrian has reviewed this game. He did do a segment though with the 4 score on one episode. I think Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get into a little bit about that when he quoted himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that. I don't really doesn't really look too big. I don't bowl, although I maybe was thinking about maybe getting started on that. Although I'm looking at like a screenshot of it, looks like this one guy, I guess he scored like a strike or something, and then This little character. He's like this. Yeah, that kind of looks weird. Can I give it a low 68?
A 68. Oh, you're giving it a little bit of a D. All right, that's enough for a buzzer. Okay. Championship bowling.
I thought mine was enough for a buzzer too. I gave it 69.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give you a buzzer.
There you go.
Oh, sorry about that, Brandon. You were an older buzzer and you got it. Okay, championship bowling. Love it. Played it. Love the cover art. I'm like with Mark. I'm giving it 100 because the gameplay is fantastic. The graphics are fantastic. Everything about it, and I have played it to where I've hooked the ball perfectly. I've watched a little bit of, some tutorials a little bit, and actually got a better high score than I did. So I was very happy about that. 100 for me. All right, let's see. Championship bowling. We'll reveal it now. Well, guys, championship bowling is going to go up to the B tier, despite the fact that there was 2 Ds, but because of our hundreds, me and Mark's, it goes to the B tier, 84.25, and that now gives 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 46 Bs. Wow, that is fantastic right there. Despite the fact that we have different opinions, it goes up to the B tier. Now we come to the 10:30 mark. Wrong one. And I have a question for you. Do you want to end early tonight, or do you want to continue going till 11? What's the majority going to say tonight?
Fine, whatever we do.
Well, I still would need a vote from all of you.
Yeah, I'm good to keep going if you guys are good with that.
Yeah, I'm good to keep going too.
Me too.
Okay, so as tired as I am, you guys got more energy than me. That's why I'm dozing off a little bit. So what I'm going to do is if in case I do doze off, I'm going to stop my cam and close it off so that everybody knows what I look like anyways. And I will just go ahead and do that just in case but if somebody's got and just wake me up on it, yeah, that'd be good. Because I did fall asleep on one episode of DMS yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was a Halloween trick or treat. It actually worked out pretty good. You could actually hear me go.
That was the trick of the episode.
You know what? That wouldn't be the first time someone fell asleep on a StreamYard.
Yeah, probably not. But we need to think about that. All right. Next up, championship pool. All right. So we had championship bowling. So now we have championship pool put out in October of 1993 by Mindscape. And this time we will start with who we starting with this time? Brandon? Yeah, we'll start with you, Brandon.
Me again? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this looks pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
And the green looks nice.
Yep.
We have tournament mode, challenge mode, party mode, press style mode.
Yep. Freestyle, actually.
Oh, freestyle mode. What the heck?
What was that? Press style, freestyle. Players make up their own game rules, basically, on the freestyle. Yep. You can do 8-ball, 9-ball, 3-ball, 10-ball, 15-ball, straight pull, rotation, equal offense, and speed pull. So you got like 7 levels up there. Wow.
I'm going to give this one a 93.
A 93 for Brandon Bogard. Okay. Mark Leota, championship pool.
Okay. Let's say 95.
95. Ooh, we got a little bit of a theme going on here. Gianni, championship pool.
Hey, I've not heard of this game either. Although I do know a little bit more about pool play, a little more than bowling. Not really professionally though.
Mhm.
But just for fun. Again, I don't think I knew there was a pool, and I had a picture of what I guess the game would look like. I'm gonna pull that up. Went away. There we go. I mean, mostly from what I'm seeing, it looks like just an empty, like more like a pool game. I guess not really much to it. I'm gonna give it, yeah, just like the whole pool. No, really like more like a whole wide shot of the pool table. 73. I'm gonna give this one.
73. Wow, a difference of opinion on that one. Okay. What's that? All right, championship pool. I love billiards in every which way, shape, or form. I'm gonna put myself back on cam so you can see me. I'll give my review on this one. I like billiards in every way, shape, or form. I think the cover art is fantastic. Those balls just look like they're, really doing their own thing. And I think we gave the other pool game that we had an A, didn't we? That we had up there, or a B? One of the was in was the other. Didn't we do another pool game? Yes, break time. We did break time, and that was with billiards, and it got a B. So I haven't played break time. Don't remember break time, but I do remember championship pool, and it's from the the Billiard Congress of America. So that tells you a lot, as well. So that's why it's got so many levels of games there. I love the cover art. I'm going to give this 93. Wow. Ooh. Okay, let's reveal our scores. Well, it unfortunately missed the A tier by about 2 points. Goes in the B tier at 88.
Oh,
And that's because Gianni gave it a low mark on that one. Everybody else gave it high 90s, and Gianni threw in the spoiler of a 73. So, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But it's still got a high B, and you guys are now at 47 Bs. Whew. Holy cow. All right. I give you the option again. Do you want to go on or do you want to stop?
Oh.
Going
Was
on?
it because of my yawn?
No. Just,
I'm still good.
still good? Okay. We're all good? Okay.
yeah, still good. And
All
by the way, it is 1-0 Rangers in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they just need to get a few more outs to win the World Series.
So you're going for Texas, huh?
Well, in this case, yes, it's 1. The Jays already got knocked out.
Mm.
And 2, Rangers have never won the World Series before.
Oh, okay. That's true.
All right. Better than the Houston Cheaters, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, put it that way. All right, here we go. Next up, we have Championship Rally. That's a racing game. Look at this. We went from Championship Pool to Championship Rally Racing, which came out from Human Entertainment. Came out April 1991. Yeah. I wanted to see what the release. So was it the first column? I don't know if it's what it says, but first release in 1991 was kind of re-released in 1992. We now go to Mark Leota for Championship Rally.
Ooh, okay. I do like racing games, but I've never played this particular one. I'm gonna give it I'll give it 98.
98. Oh, okay. For liking racing games that much. Okay. Sorry about that. Gianni, you're up next with Championship Rally.
Okay. See, racing. You're looking at it. Not a big fan of the cover art. I'll tell you that, with the black background. Although the red lettering is kind of nice. Trying to find a picture of it. Okay. Let's see. Now from what I'm looking at it, the cars kind of look nice, but that's more like from the picture I found of it. Or screenshot is kind of like more like snow white background. 72.
72. Okay. 72?
Yep, 72.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I get that right. Okay, Brandon Bogard, you're up with Championship Rally.
With this one, I can't tell where those cars are at, despite how good they look.
Yeah.
One of them actually looks like a gremlin, from what I can tell.
My goodness, the Celtics putting up 155 tonight.
Wow.
Oh, I bet David St. Dennis and Eric Lima have to be very happy about that.
Yeah, I think you'd be right about that, man.
Okay. But yeah.
And the Nets won tonight too. Beat the Heat 109 to 105. Yeah,
and
baby.
We beat the Milwaukee Bucks.
There you go.
So this looks, the gameplay itself is looking a little too simple. I don't know where these cars are at.
Mhm.
This doesn't look. I'm sorry, 53. Give me the buzzer.
Well, giving you the buzzer at 53. Okay. Wow. Okay, you expressed yourself on that one there, Brandon. Championship Rally. Now, having been a NASCAR fan and love racing in all of its glory there, this has got to be one of those generic racing games. It has to be, because there really is no, doesn't say where it's from. So, like you said, it's a variety of courses, so it's really not any one racetrack, but they put you on different conditions and you customize it. So if you like to customize your game, then this is for you, not for me. I like if it's specific to NASCAR, great. Off-road racing, can't stand it, and don't like any of that stuff. I'm going to give this one 56 and be buzzed, because I just see it, All right. We've got our 4 scores in. Let's go ahead and reveal. Oh, my goodness. Well, despite the 2 Fs from me and Brandon, it still survives in the D tier at 69.75.
69.
9.75. It didn't get to the C tier, so that now puts it at 19 Ds. Oh, well, you gotta go somewhere along the line here. I think we have another one coming up. Yep, we're at the 15-minute mark here, so we'll go ahead and put our little dinger in there, and now we'll go ahead and reveal this next one item up for bid. What in the world is this crap here? Chessmaster?
That's either Chessmaster.
Not gonna lie, Jason. You'd probably make a better price as Ray host than Drew Carey.
Thank you very much. Well, it is the Chessmaster. Yes, I got it right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Considering I couldn't see it there for a minute, but the guy looks like freaking. Well, I'll give it my critique when I come to it here. Who are we starting off with this time on this game? Who started the last time?
I think it was.
I think it was you, Gianni. No, it was Mark that started on it. So because Brandon Bogard went last on it, so now we start with Gianni this time.
All right. So yeah, Chessmaster. Looking at it, this is the second chess game that we've looked at.
Yeah.
Battle Chess was the first one, and that one I knew about. This one, don't worry, but does look a lot similar to Battle Chess. It's basically it looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically chess. There's not really much you can say about it. Although this one, from what I'm seeing, I mean, obviously it is the chess master in the cover art, but I don't know. I mean, they didn't really have to more of the old man. I mean, I couldn't really say. You can't really see more of the chess pieces. Like Battle Chess, that was all you see. But here, there's also a black background.
Yeah.
To it, yeah, the black background, not really too much with that, and the white and green chessboard. So I'm gonna give this one 74.
74 for Gianni Pizzi. Okay. We now go to Brandon Bogard.
16 levels of play, over 30 different features. I don't know much about chess, nor checkers.
Mm-hmm.
On the front cover, you can tell pretty much Santa Claus himself is trying to think.
A few more weeks or so until Santa Claus comes to town for Christmas.
You're going to be a bad boy after you give this critique there, Mr. Bogard. Yeah.
It is not Christmas
Yeah, you're going to
season.
go on the naughty list to get some coal.
I'm just going to say this right now. It is maybe November 1st, but it is not me. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Just have to say that.
29 plus 25. What is that?
54.
Okay, so that's 54 days till then.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say 54 for a rating, huh? I'm like, yeah, man.
No.
Oh, I'm not going to give it an F, huh?
No, just 54 days till Christmas.
Oh, he's counting down the days. Look at that. And
Well,
somebody messaged somebody else there.
That wasn't me. But since he's the chess master, $82.
82. Okay. All right. And we're up to Mark Leota
Okay.
with the chess master.
Well, not an eye-popping title, but I guess it'd be good if you're a chess fan. Let's go 89.
89. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now for my wonderful critique of this game, first of all, I can't stand chess. The game came out, Software Toolworks, in 1990. The Chess Master. You lucky son of a gun, you didn't put who I thought it was going to be. Jesus Christ.
Now he's getting hiccups too.
Knife inning.
And I'm not even drunk, guys. But this guy reminds me. This wizard from Harry Potter. It's Dumbledore. It's who's the wizard on Harry Potter? Who's Harry Potter's mentor teacher?
Dumbledore, I think.
No, I thought Dumbledore was the bearded guy.
Yeah, Dumbledore was.
He is the bearded guy. That is the same thing.
Yeah, but this was the professor.
Professor Dumbledore. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's basically Professor Dumbledore on a chess master. Professor Dumbledore playing chess. Really? They had to.
Dumbledore, from what I remember, was one of the very few people in that series that was actually nice to Harry.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. And the character and the person who played him in the character is fantastic. But why put this guy on a chess master board 30 years before Harry Potter? How do they
foreshadowing, maybe?
I don't know, man. Photoshop? How do you put Dumbledore when you didn't even exist? How did they figure out that this is Dumbledore? How did Nintendo come up with this idea? I mean, why would you do this? I don't understand it. To put the guy on a chess master game is insulting. Put him on something better. 59. Jeez, I don't know.
I wouldn't say even that he looks like Dumbledore. I'd say he looks like Gandalf.
To me, he looks like Dumbledore. All the wizards, they look like Dumbledore for some reason. I don't know how, as old as the game is, Chess Master, came out in 1990. we didn't even hear of Harry Potter till the 2000s. So how can we assume that Nintendo had the jump on Dumbledore when they didn't even know J.K. Rowling was the author of the series? I'm going to have to research that. We got our 4 scores here, and I think I'm ready to call it a night. Let's see what we have. Wow. Well, as good as you guys thought, it wasn't as bad as I gave it. It goes in the C tier at 76. That puts it now at 33 Cs, 47 Bs, 20 As, and about 19 Ds and 4 Fs. Boy, I wish that Chessmaster game would have got an F. I wish it would have got an F so badly because it was like, you don't deserve that. We're gonna stop here because it is 9 minutes before we have to go. So when we pick up next week, it's going to be this game here. I'm not sure what it is. What is that? Looking at?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I
Find
think
it.
one of them I see it. Oh, that one.
No, it's not. It's not Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
Is
No.
that Chesterfield?
Yeah, could be. Let me see. Chesterfield. Wow. Huh. I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I've got. Got to go down all the way down, to Chesterfield. And I get list of Nintendo games. There's no information on Chesterfield.
Yeah, I'm looking at that same page. There's nothing.
Nothing there. So we won't know. We're gonna have to base that on cover art the next time we look at this game here. So we'll have that. The Chippendale Rescue Rangers will be up there. Tennis will be up there. Bless you, Chubby Circus, and don't forget we got our first game show game. We're going to be looking at next week. Classic Concentration. Very totally different than the game show. You might be surprised at what you see on this one. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure tonight for this edition of Wipe Those Tears. Great game, great playing on it. Lots of Bs, lots of some As, some Cs. You kind of kept it average tonight, I must say. And the Fs are still hanging around at a big 4, which is good. So far, we've rated a lot of games.
So, more Wipe Those Tears next week, of course, but I do not appear next week, so I am temporarily voted off as the weakest link.
Oh, that's right. You said you was going to miss one of the weeks.
But I will be back on the show in 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, if you can find a replacement for yourself, that'd be great. Maybe put a recording of all your
How about a cardboard cutout?
with a record player that goes 86, 74, 32. Hello, I'm Mario. You can get married to your counterpart, you know.
Yeah.
But let's close up the board and you know. Oh boy, that's funny. That is funny. I'll tell you, what a way to go on that. Yeah, but as far as I can tell, yeah. So we'll be down a man, but David will probably find somebody. Maybe Danny Lewis will be your replacement because that would be good. He'll maybe stay around for a couple more games other than what he was worth there. But like I said, if you'd like to be on part of the panel of What's Wipe Those Tears, please, after the link, we'll send you a link and you can come in and play along with these guys. The trio will be broken up. The Three Stooges, I call you guys, you know?
It's only for a week.
That's right. Pretty much. So episode 10 will be next week on November 8th. We'll see you then. I'm Jason DiCanio for Brandon Bogard, Mark Leota, and Gianni Pizzi from all of us here at the David 3000 Network. Have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow for DMS 3000 News Live. Bye for now.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Democracy Network for great more content like this one.